Welcome to RAIN, the Real Estate Investor Growth Network with your hostess, Jen Josie. Join like-minded real estate investors and accelerate your business towards greatness. You will hear step-by-step strategies for success, interviews with real estate rock stars, and we will dig deep into past projects where we bear it all, including the good, the bad, and some just plain ugly. So get excited. Here's the bestower of badassery herself, the real Jen Josie. Listener discretion is advised.
Hi, and welcome back. I'm Jen Josie, the creator of RAIN, the Real Estate Investor Growth Network. Whoop, whoop. Today's episode is about Airbnbs. I have for you 7 setup secrets for a successful short-term rental. Let me see if I can say that fast. 7 setup secrets for a successful short-term rental. Oh my gosh, amazing. So that is what today's episode is about. It is pulled from one of my blogs that you can always read at rainmastermind.com. That's REIGN mastermind.com. But before we get to today's episode, I have for you my badassery bestowment, my little badass gift to you. So since we're talking about Airbnbs, it is so important if you want to get into this industry that you need to check the area to even see if they allow Airbnbs. This also goes for if you're renting a property or buying a property that has an HOA, a homeowners association. Some of them won't allow short-term rentals. So do your due diligence and check to see if you are even allowed to have a short-term rental in the area you are looking. All right, so on to today's episode. It is 7 setup secrets for a successful short-term rental. Yes. Who would have ever thought renting an air mattress on the floor of a San Francisco loft 13 years ago would evolve into the multi-billion-dollar business we know today as Airbnb? It was created to allow homeowners the ability to rent rooms or whole houses to strangers while earning a little extra cash. Years ago, this would have sounded crazy, but Airbnb has set protections in place for both the homeowner and the guest, including reviews of both parties. When you reach a certain number of 5-star reviews, you earn what's called Superhost status, which also makes your listing more appealing to travelers. My husband Vance and I currently only have 1 Airbnb, but as soon as we can afford it, we'd love to buy 10 more. The money we make from our short-term rental is just plain silly for very little ongoing effort on our end. Once you are set up, it's mostly smooth sailing from there. Our Airbnb is a tiny cabin just outside of Boone, North Carolina. And when I say tiny, it is 486 square feet of happiness nestled in the serene woods on the side of a mountain. It's located on a full acre, so we call our cute little cabin Acorn Acre. Most people have stayed in some type of short-term rental, so you know the gist of how they work. We have stayed in several, some great, some gross, so we knew exactly how we wanted to run our Airbnb. The following are some of our setup secrets that have allowed our Airbnb business to be a success. Number 1, supply closet. Pick a closet in your Airbnb that can be locked with a key. This is where you will keep all of your supplies. There are some caffeine cuckoos out there that will take every one of your Keurig cups if you give them access to your stash. Only put out enough items that guests will use during their stay. That includes garbage bags, paper towels, hand soap, detergent, etc. People can be weird and feel they have the right to use anything and everything there. You also want to keep an extra set of sheets for every bed and a whole set of towels in there. My cleaning team only has 3 hours in between checkout and check-in, so for checkout instructions, I have my guests throw all their sheets and towels in the washer and start it before they leave, just to save time. If there is ever an issue where the guest forgot, my cleaning team is late, or if the washer is acting up, and it will, you will have spare sheets and towels ready to go. In the locked supply closet should also be a checklist for the cleaning team. This is just a simple reminder of exactly what is expected of them every time they clean. It's also a great tool if you need a backup cleaning team every once in a while. The more details, the better. As silly as it sounds, I like a triangle folded at the end of my toilet paper roll. It lets guests know that the bathroom has been prepared for them, down to the toilet paper. All right, number 2, white sheets and white towels. Yes, you heard me, white. Haven't you seen the new special where they took the black light to those hotel room sheets? Ugh, insert vomit emoji here. Some inexperienced hosts think they should use darker sheets or towels so it hides any stains. You always want to use white so they can be bleached. This is the best way to kill germs and, of course, any of that DNA left by guests. This goes for that stupid black washcloth that someone thought was a great idea to provide for ladies to remove eye makeup. Invest in some individual packets of eye makeup remover wipes. Ladies appreciate the extra effort, and I've never had to toss out a white washcloth because of some mascara. And besides, what lady doesn't want to try out a different product once in a while? Number 3, this one's huge. Programmable Wi-Fi door lock. It is worth every penny of the average $250 price tag. There are several different options out there that will integrate with the Airbnb app. How it works is once you set it up, every time a guest reserves your Airbnb, a unique 4-digit code will be programmed for that guest, and it won't be active until their stay. The lock monitoring company will send an email directly to your guests a day before they arrive with instructions so you don't even have to think about it. One nugget I learned is to BCC yourself on that email. It's just a one-time setup. So you have a copy in your inbox in case their email goes to spam. If they reach out looking for their code, you can simply forward it to them with documentation that it was sent when you said it would be sent. Remember, you want those 5 stars for communication. Since you are providing a keyless entry for the deadbolt, you should not have a lockable door handle or knob. Many people are used to locking their own front door by pushing the lock mechanism on the handle as they leave. This will lock them out. Ask me how I know. Another great feature of the programmable lock is that you can get notifications when guests arrive. Even better is you have a little more control over your cleaning team. I can see if my cleaning team is running late or if they're entering a day that they shouldn't be there. It also helps to remind me when to send payment. After I get that notification, I Venmo their cleaning fees so I don't forget. Lastly, it's a feature that provides an added sense of security for the guests. If you use a lockbox and a key, who knows if a guest is making a copy of that key? There's also the probability of guests losing that key. Plus, it's a pain in the ass to change that code manually each time. Remember what you programmed, email it to the guest, blah, blah, blah. Way too much effort. Hard pass. All right, number 4. Go above and beyond for special guests. If your Airbnb allows young children, you may want to consider providing a crib, high chair, pack and play, etc. You will get more bookings just for providing the convenience. Vance and I love to travel with our dogs, so we wanted to provide the same experience for our guests. We have a welcome board where our cleaning team welcomes everybody by name, including the pets. They set out dog beds and dog bowls for our very important pets that we call VIPs staying there. We even have a doggy drawer in the kitchen with dog treats, poop bags, hint, and a towel used for muddy paws. Our guests always appreciate the little extra attention we give to their furry children. Many times we have people celebrating birthdays or anniversaries, so we may present them with a bottle of wine from a local winery. We keep a few bottles of wine in the supply closet and let our cleaning team know when to put one out for guests. Please note that with wine, you should make sure your guests are over the age of 21. Now, you can be 18 to book an Airbnb in the United States. If you are not comfortable providing alcohol, a safe alternative would be some sweets from a local bakery. When you go out of your way to make a guest feel special, you increase the chances they will book your Airbnb again and again and refer all of their friends. Number 5, social media savvy. To help build an online presence for your Airbnb, ask guests to add a hashtag to all their social media posts. On the cover of our cabin manual, we wrote, quote, please add hashtag acornacre to all of your social media posts, end quote. Not everyone will do it, but once in a while, I will see pictures of random happy people at our place. It's actually super fun. Other times I'll Google #AcornAcre and see if it came up on social media sites for surrounding attractions. There may be a hyper hashtagger staying at the cabin, and while they're visiting the state park up the road, they include #AcornAcre to the picture that was #state park and #traveling with my dog and the super annoying and overused #blessed. Now, when others are searching hashtags for that state park, they know Acorn Acre must be nearby. Number 6, smart TV. Just do it. If you are looking through listings to book an Airbnb and see an 80-pound box TV from the last millennium, there's a good chance the rest of the place will be outdated. Smart TVs allow you to have just one remote and typically come preloaded with Netflix and Hulu. This saves on having to provide a cable box since Netflix and Hulu are so affordable. Smart TVs typically come with some type of music channel, which can also replace a stereo or Wi-Fi speakers of some sort. You can also purchase an HD digital antenna, it's a one-time fee, for local channels. Unfortunately for us, we have 0 antenna coverage at our cabin in the mountains. Most of our travelers are happy to simply Netflix and chill while on vacation. If that's the case for you, just make sure your guests are aware that there are no local or live stations, especially Super Bowl weekend. Again, ask me how I know. Number 7. Charging station. This is a very simple addition that will go a long way with guests. Think about all the times you have forgotten to pack a charger for your smartphone or tablet. We have a drawer of charging cords for several different types of devices. We also provide a surge protector on a shelf with additional USB ports for those charging cords. Yes, some of them disappear from time to time, but you will also find chargers are the number one item guests accidentally leave behind, so you can add them to your stash. I hope some of these setup secrets will increase the success of your short-term rental. Happy hosting! Well, that's it, everybody. Thank you for listening, and we will catch you on the next episode. Now go out there and share your badassery, and don't forget, make it a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. Whoop, whoop.
Thank you for listening to RAIN, the Real Estate Investor Growth Network. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcasting platform so you never miss an episode. If you need more badassery, you can follow Jen Josie by visiting therealjenjosie.com or become a member of RAIN by registering on rainmastermind.com.